Hey everybody, this is Jeff Conti, your YouTube knife mentor. This is my grandson, Giovanni.
Hello.
And recently he designed his own knife using a combination of other designs that have been around for a long time. And so we thought we would share that with you. If you look back at some of my other videos, I have done some knife design videos. But this is pretty cool seeing somebody take those videos and then do his own thing. So Giovanni, why don't you show us what you did?
Okay, so this is the knife that we designed, just a few days back, and we got the idea of that knife from this knife that my great-grandpa made back in the 1960s, and I really liked this guard and the handle. I didn't like the grooves though, so we decided to flatten it out instead of with the grooves up on the top you can see there.
So go ahead and show them how you did that.
Okay. So what I did is I took a notebook or a notepad, and I took this and I put it under a page, and I put this page down, and
it's kind of hard to see, right?
So I'm gonna do it on this one, since this one I've been able to see better. Yeah. And I took a pencil, and so...
What's one of the ways that you can go about making it easier to see?
Well, you could take a Sharpie, and you could make it a heavier lines for you to see.
My hand is shaking a little bit, so I figured I'd put it back up here where it got a little rest.
Okay. After you go over it with Sharpie, then you can put it under here so you can see it a little bit better.
Let's see how much better you can see it.
I'm not sure if you guys can see it.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit better in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And then you take your pencil, and what I did on here is instead of on the handle it goes down and up and for the grooves, and I didn't like that, so I decided that I wanted instead to make it,
Take out those grooves.
yeah, make it a
Smooth.
smooth handle, yeah. So you know what you're talking about.
I was here when you did it.
And trust me, I'm not the artist here. Now, for some reason, it's cut off there.
That was when we copied it. It didn't stay on, so you can just kind of add that in on your own. Kind of.
Something like that.
Okay.
And then, so I kind of did, so I put that on there, and I decided that I didn't like the pommel on the bottom right there. So I went through our folder of fighting knives to find if I could find a better
What'd you do with it?
pommel that I liked. I'm not sure. I think I put it under here. No? Oh,
Well, here's the...
that is the right pommel. So
There you go.
we used this pommel instead because it's I just like the look of it more, and so
All you had to do is trace it.
Yeah, so I just gotta...
Hang on, you gotta make sure that the, see how this is wider than this is?
Yeah.
So make sure it's kind of even on there like so. There you go.
And then I just kind of connected that to the other drawing. Oh shoot, I'm terrible at this tracing kind of thing. But since we don't have this at the right size right now, it doesn't look.
But what we'll do is we will add these kind of with a flowing design of our own, and then they go underneath the graph paper.
Right.
The purpose of the graph paper is to be able to get everything symmetrical so that it doesn't look funny when you put it on a piece of steel. Okay, so show us how you put the blade on.
Okay, so to put the blade on, where did I set it?
It's the same one, so just go ahead and use that blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't originally on this piece, but it was on a different piece. But that's the blade that I took, and
So show them how you add it onto that handle.
right, and so
You gotta get it fitted up kind of close with the other.
right like that,
Yeah.
and then you trace the blade on top of the guard. Sort of like that.
And there you go. You have a completed knife design. Kinda.
I can't. But I just, before we started this video, I was putting other knife pieces together, and
Oh yeah, he's got another couple started for a hunting design.
yeah, I made this one at first, combining, this blade, this,
Show him.
shepherd or stockman knife blade, and I took the blade off this one, and I decided to take the handle of this one off, and so I did that down here, just the original, but I didn't like the size of the blade with the size of the handle, so down here what I did was I made the blade about 1.5 inches longer, I think. So
So the handle was the same?
the handle's the same size.
So you made a similar blade, but you made it a little bit longer.
Yep.
And then you have a completely different blade, a completely different knife.
Yep.
All right, so very good. Are you thinking about making this one?
Maybe.
You never know. You haven't made a knife yet?
I made a knife. I made that knife.
No, you designed that knife.
No. I made.
Oh,
this
you
knife.
didn't. You didn't
I
make
did
that.
too.
Well, we had fun together.
We both made this knife.
But are you thinking about actually making this knife on your own?
We'll see. It's a possibility.
Maybe with some help from Grandpa?
That'll be the 3 knives that I have planned out to be built in a week.
Very good. Well, this is Jeff and Giovanni, your YouTube knife mentor and knife mentee. Yeah, see how I did that? Anyway, we hope you guys have a good day. I want you to go out and have fun making some knives.